Today we're going to be looking at some Matt Rose comments, specifically looking at some of the crazy crap people done to their Sims in the comments of the Sims video. My sister once attempted the 100 baby challenge in The Sims 4, which is where you gotta try to get a Sim pregnant by as many guys as you can and keep the children alive for as long as possible, all while avoiding CPS. My mom caught wind of this and banned her from playing for a couple of weeks. I think she just erased the children from existence so we wouldn't get in trouble for torturing digital babies. I made the most hideous Sim once. I didn't make him a house. I made him naked. He walked in the street sobbing and starving. Then I made him go to the gym. He was arrested the next day. I discovered while playing with a friend that if you did the cheat, all objects can now be moved. You could move babies while they were being taken care of. This caused the caring Sims model to turn into a horrific nightmare of limbs, even when they were done with the baby. I think I almost peed myself laughing at the abomination we had created. Anyway, then we just moved the baby into the oven. I had an old grandma Sim who seemed so sweet and innocent, but she would lock random Sims into rooms in her house and never let them go. Each room would have everything they needed, fridge, toilet, bed, etc., but they could never leave. She ended up with half the neighborhood trapped forever in her house. I once made 4 Sims and put them in rooms specifically designed to clash with their traits. I put a technophobic Sim in a room with nothing but TVs, computers, and a single microwave. A hydrophobic Sim in a room that was a big swimming pool with a small island in the middle. A cowardly Sim in a room with no lights, and a daredevil Sim in a room full of fireplaces. The technophobe got angry and just sat down until she starved to death. The hydrophobe started whimpering and shaking and crying whenever they made it get in the water. The cowardly Sim actually did okay, weirdly enough. He wasn't happy about it being in the dark, but at least he actually took care of himself. Though he did start to go nuts from the isolation after a while, and the daredevil repeatedly set himself on fire whenever he got bored, which was every couple of minutes. But he turned out to have the fireproof hidden trait, so he never died and actually enjoyed being on fire. Oh, I deleted an entire park and replaced it with an absolutely massive toilet. My little brother did that and put a bunch of Sims in it and said he made Skibidi Toilet. Your little brother is a goat. Then I deleted his entire save or something. He is lost. My friend came in for a sleepover and we spent hours on The Sims. We spotted a house from a market and discovered it had a blocked off basement. We ended up going to a bar, meeting as many people as possible, inviting them all off our party and trapping them all in the basement. We made it barely livable, and we had a pit of alligators in which we went for people swimming before removing all the exits so they could drown. And because it was 3 in the morning by this time, we would just chant sacrificial Gitabar over and over until they exhausted themselves and died. In The Sims 1, I recreated the house from the cartoon Rugrats. I also made the family from the show, but the babies in control of someone. I just made Stu, Diddy, and Angelica. As a kid, I was a fan of the show, and I really didn't like Angelica due to her horrible attitude, so I made the basement into a dungeon and would have Angelica sleep in a cell. And would frequently electrocute her using the electric chair item I downloaded from the Sims resource. Hearing Angelica scream as he was electrocuted, it chilled me all giddy. I once made a die family. Their names were things like wanna die, gotta die, gonna die. Stuff like that. Gave them all awful traits and killed them off one by one in various ways. The last Sim had the unlucky trait, and when it came time for her to die, the Grim Reaper brought her back to life because her misfortune amused him. After about 3 times trying to kill her, I finally gave up and abandoned the save file. Fun times. I once made a Sim date every girl in town and kept all the girlfriends secret from each other. Then I threw a party, invited all the girlfriends, made myself kiss one in front of the other, sat back, watched absolute hell unfold. And on the last out, my little brother made the child sweatshop. It was a single mother with as many children as the game would let you start with. forgot how many, something like 4. And he refused to let the mom get a job besides being a stay-at-home mom to the kids. All the income came from the children, selling their paintings all day. He let them take care of their needs, eat, sleep, and bathroom so they live. But other than that, it was basically the equivalent of 16 hours a day of painting. A bit of a gumbo. Someone once mentioned in this video, the part that was especially hands to me was the children could barely make any money off selling paintings, don't make way more. So he's intentionally being inefficient, just so he could run a child sweatshop specifically.